Hey guys, it's Melanie Hinds. I'm doing your Intel summary right now. It's 12:52. It's going to be in under 8 minutes because I've got an appointment at 1. So we all know that this is probably going to be done through the digital system, through the blockchain. So the IQD rate has not changed yet. The digital DINAR, which is not comparable to the USD until after it's on Forex, right? So we're waiting for it to go to Forex. It's an election day in Iraq. It ain't happening today, but they do think it's going to happen in the midnight hours, and nothing happened last night. Also, thank you for all the people that did the comments about the force majeure clause. That means Russia has an out from its contracts because contracts are usually performance-based. And since the sanctions are from the US and the UK against Russia, Iraq is abiding by them too, because why? They want their currency revalued. US is playing a big role in this because, again, according to this Forex article, regardless of what we see in the media, it's going to come out at 481.01 because it's preloaded on Forex, but it's not out yet. And it's based on coordinated political timing. Okay? It's based on coordinated politically timing optics. It's based on optics, guys. It's just like anything. The country, just like Trump is a strong leader, and so therefore our country is raised and people are dealing with us versus having a weak leader. And even in the Bible it says, if you have a good king, the people thrive. If you have a bad king, the people suffer. Now, I know a lot of people are suffering because of the shutdown, but that is a battle between the two parties. So they are not thinking about us. And I'm praying for everybody who's been harmed by the shutdown. I'm praying for you. Please subscribe and tap the bell. So the U.S. sanctions push Russia. Again, we talked about this article yesterday, but I'm saying it again because I understand more about the force majeure in Iraq. U.S. sanctions push Russian oil giant to declare force majeure, meaning they can't deliver all the oil they promised them. Also, if you look at the latest article, the CBI sales hit 60.78 billion January to September of this year. Now, they haven't talked about the sales of foreign currencies, but right now it says Iraq Central Bank said Tuesday its foreign currency sales reached 60.781 billion in the first 9 months of 2025, up 11.61% from the same period last year. Let's see. It doesn't matter. There's foreign transfers. Let's see. The total comprised of 58.64 billion in foreign transfers and 2.097 billion in cash sales, according to the CBI data. Now, those are corresponding banks that we know have already been audited. Guys, the whole banking system was audited, just like the whole government of Iraq was audited. And any country, any company that's doing business in Iraq was also audited by K2 Integrity. Auditors were all over Iraq to make sure all the information going into their new digital banking system, their new financial system, their state-of-the-art banking system, which we've seen many articles on my channel, 17 to 31 articles per day when the military was giving us details every day. Now the only military source we have is a retired colonel because they moved the military. Most of the military that were our sources are out of Iraq right now because Trump said, I won't move my military till you pay us for our time. And the U.S. holds a lot of Iraqi dinars. So they need it to happen in order to enact the strategy to make our balance sheet strong. This is one of the strategies. And now, again, the Kuwaiti dinar, because a lot of people think, it won't get that high because it would screw up. No, it's not. It's equitable to what the Kuwaiti dinar is. As a smaller country, one Kuwaiti dinar equals 3.26 US dollar as of today. As opposed to Iraq, their next door neighbor, one Iraqi dinar equals 0.00076, less than a sixth of a penny per Iraqi dinar. So who does that make sense to? It doesn't. That's why there's just a small percentage of people that see this as an opportunity. God opened my eyes to this when a friend called me and told me about it. Let's see. Iraq's currency markets fall silent as the election is as election holiday. It says right here, it says foreign exchange activity in Iraq ground to a halt today as most currency offices in Baghdad, Erbil, and other provinces close for the election holiday, bringing dollar trading to its quietest level in months. So it's all quiet on that front. And so now I'm going to bring you the summary of everybody else. And again, I think I'm doing pretty good with time. Please give me a positive comment down below because I love bringing you these summaries because I know a lot of people are busy. If you're one of these busy people that rely on the summaries, please give me a positive comment down below so I continue to figure out if I need to do this. But I know that God, through Kim Clement, said He's put a covering over these things. And remember, it's the glory of God to conceal a matter. It's the wisdom of kings to pull it out. If you're one of the chosen ones for the Iraqi dinar, put I am chosen. Frank 26, he's on the top of the day today. I advise you to put your seatbelts on. Friday, Sudani tells the Iraqi citizens, I got you. I promised you purchasing power. It's coming. Then Saturday, Alak, we have no intentions of raising 3 zeros. That's not our plan. Then Sunday, Sudani comes on Channel 1 and Channel 8 and tell the Iraqi citizens, I got you. We still have the intentions to lift the 3 zeros. To add value, to give you purchasing power that I promised you, and we've already started it, and it's going to be completed in the fourth quarter of 2025. 20 minutes later, Alak comes out on the same channel, and as he says, no, I'm not doing that. Then Alak basically gave up, says we officially announced the lifting of the 3 zeros. I give up. You can see the tennis volleying back and forth between Sudani and Alak in the articles. It's kind of funny, and I'm glad Frank summarized it here. Thank you, Frank. Mark Z, one of my contacts in Iraq, says his belief is that it's right after the elections they will pull the trigger. They have a caretaker government, and they can't say that they did it to change the elections. That's Frank. That's Mark Z's opinion. Tishwash article, the Iraqi dinar without zeros. The Central Bank of Iraq launches a historic reform. The central bank has officially confirmed that it is moving forward with this long-awaited zero project, a massive financial reform that will fundamentally reshape the country's economy and its standing on the global stage. The real shift occurs in the subsequent adjustment of the exchange rate. The central bank has developed several scenarios with internal studies predicting that the floating dinar could stabilize automatically at a value in the distant future between 322 and 425 dinars to the dollar. We all know my Forex article says it's going to start at 481 and then float because Forex, that's by nature, it floats. So what do you think? Obviously, I think Trump has his finger on the pulse of this because it's part of his strategy to make America strong, to get rid of the deficit. The only time we had a surplus was after the Kuwaiti dinar revalued under Clinton. So I think Trump is looking to put that as a check mark. Whatever you think of him, you can comment down below if you want. I don't care. Guys, I know there's all sorts of people invested in this. Some believe in God, some don't. Some are Muslim, some are Jewish, I'm sure. Some are left, some are right. I really don't care. I'm the Faith and Financial Channel. I'm here to guide you through this wealth transfer. Let's all go over all over the finish line together, shall we? I'm going to be live at 5 to celebrate as if we believe this is already done. Celebrate Veterans Day because thank all the veterans for their sacrifice. Or did you put your flag out today? Comment down below. Are you going to be on the 5 p.m. Eastern Time live where I'm going to have a cocktail? I'm going to have one of my favorite sugar-free margaritas. I'll teach you how to be healthy and wealthy. Guys, I look forward to seeing you later. It's an 11:11 portal for the spiritual folks. And so they say a good exercise to do, it takes about 5 minutes. Do the 3-6-9 approach. The 3 is things you need to release. Write down 3 things you need to release and then release them unto God, surrender them to God. Then write down 6 things that you want. Whatever you want, focus on what you want. And then 9 things that you are currently grateful for. And I'll see you at 5. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye.